Hi, my name is Jonathan and I'm an editor here at InsWeb, and I'm here today to talk to you about a few simple things you can do to save money on your term life insurance rates. The first thing that I'd suggest you do is try to buy term life insurance as early as possible in your life. Investing in term life insurance when you're young is simply a great way to ensure coverage over your prime earning years, probably that period of your life when you're most likely to have children in school or in college, have a mortgage and things like that. And so again, rates are going to be considerably lower when you're young. So it's a great time to invest in a policy and have that for 25, 30 years and ensure coverage over a long period of time at a great rate. The second thing I would suggest you take a look at is your coverage amount. Financial professionals in general recommend about 6 to 10 times your annual income, and for many people this is going to be completely appropriate. But of course you do have to consider your entire financial picture. If you do not have a mortgage, if you don't have children in college, that 6 to 10 number might not be completely appropriate. Also, if you have assets of other kinds, again, you just need to look at your entire financial picture. I would never suggest that you have anything less than an adequate amount of coverage, but it is, of course, something you need to examine to make sure you're not paying more than you have to for coverage you don't need. The third thing I would suggest you take a look at is the coverage term. This is kind of along the same lines. If you are 20 or 30 years old, you have a 30-year mortgage, then a 30-year term policy will probably make a lot of sense. But if you're in your 50s or 60s, and maybe you have 5 or 10 years left on your mortgage, you have some retirement assets, perhaps a 5 or a 10 or 15-year term is going to be more appropriate for you. And the shorter that term is, the more you're going to save on that policy. So, the fourth thing that I would recommend is that you pay attention to price breaks. All insurance carriers offer pricing in a little bit different way, but many of them will offer their best deals on essentially round numbers of coverage. So for example, let's say you need coverage, you've done your calculations and you've examined your financial situation and you think you need approximately $275,000 worth of coverage. If you talk to your agent or your carrier, you might find out that, say, $300,000 or $350,000 worth of coverage will cost you almost no more money. So again, looking at price breaks with those carriers is a great way to try to maximize your coverage for the least amount of money possible. And the fifth thing that I'd recommend is simply that you shop around. There's a lot of ways to do this, but one of the easiest things to do is simply to go through insweb.com, fill out our quote form. It takes just a few minutes, and you'll get several quotes from leading national term life insurance companies. The best thing to do, of course, is to compare coverages and shop around for rates, because you'll know that you're finding the best rate possible. And that's it. That's 5 simple ways to save some money on your term life insurance from the editors here at InsWeb. Thank you very much for watching.